when we talked to the feds after summer vanished, is that has been and was Dawn that he almost caught. He's maintained that since he met Dawn. It was like, that's the guy. Until recently, and we also had animal issues and dogs disappearing and weird things to the dogs at the time. I thought that, and I was like, holy crap, because I was on the friends, we were trying to piece this together with other people. And I thought it was a new revelation. Because I was like, wait a minute, wasn't that when Elwood and Blondie and all that, and they kept coming back after disappearing, and the litters were at the bottom of the mailbox, and they weren't there to bark at whoever this was at the window, and all these things. Was that not, because it was a birthday reminder of their birthday in October, right before Halloween, is what popped it up. And I was like, wait a minute, when did the problems with the dogs start with us? Well, it coincides with the exact time that Peeping Tom was there on our property in the gifts. But they would come back smelling like hay, like somebody kept them somewhere super clean, and you could see rope ties around their back. Messages about the dogs and the issues with them. So apparently we weren't the only ones having dog issues around the time. Weird back legs where somebody had them tied, and at first kept thinking snares or, pervs are around. Imagine that. So anyway, then also what strikes me as weird is that the Peeping Tom thing kind of stopped after Summer was born. Which wasn't long after. Kind of just went away. Here's what gets me, and I thought all these years it was targeted towards me, right? Even up until recently, in the past few days, as we think about this and we think about it, and we're trying to puzzle it through. And it occurs to me, my daughter at the time was co-sleeping when Andy was out of town. And so she was right beside of me, and behind me though. It's weird. And I thought it's been weird after I figured out how old. And I've never doubted the Utah thing or the sisters, not once. And as a matter of fact, Don turned it to me not long ago, just a couple weeks ago, and told me, and I can pinpoint an exact date for that too. If I look at the one video after the red truck crashed on Ben Hill with the tweakers, not long ago. Because it was, I think, that night and the next, I don't know, but the things, I can give you an exact date, and told me that, yeah, he done that. He had absolutely sexually assaulted them. But Daddy was like, oh, but, they're whores, whatever, no. But I never doubted their Utah story, you see, because I knew enough about Utah that when it was just a text message being shared online, they knew what I knew to be true about Utah. So I knew they weren't lying. So I never had to have Dawn tell me anything. But then when I found out their ages, in comparison to Summer, and now I'm putting together that age with my own and our separate incident 5 and 6 years ago.